Hey, how's it going, everybody? It's Coach Chris. Just wanted to get a chance to make sure that everybody had access to seeing what our core workout is supposed to look like. A few of our parents don't have access to Instagram, so we want to make it accessible via our YouTube channel. Okay? We're not able to do our YouTube live yet until we get 1,000 subscribers. So if you haven't subscribed to our channel, make sure you subscribe or send information out to other people that you may think can benefit from the things that we're doing through our channel. Make sure that they subscribe so we can start doing some live streams so you guys can do some workouts with us. Alright, so without further ado, we're going to start off our core conditioning workout with a plank push-up. Okay? Now, I'm going to do 5 of them in one direction, and I'll change direction so you can see what both sides are supposed to look like. We'll start off with our upright plank position. Okay? So we want to bring our shoulders right close as we can above our hands. Okay? We don't want to pike. Okay? We want to bring our shoulders nice and forward. Okay? Give a nice even back. What we're going to do is we're going to come down to our elbows. Hold for about a second or two. Come back up. Okay? Down. Up. Now, very important. Doesn't matter what hand you go down with or come back up with, but what we don't want to do, we don't want to be turning our shoulders and leaning our bodies to get ourselves up or down. Okay? Really want to emphasize this core exercise for our abdominals. Really is kind of stabilizing our body, and our hands and our arms are just working on changing the position of our body. Okay? So now I'm going to do it this way so you guys can see what it looks like. Down. Coming up. Down. Coming up. Okay? Those are plank push-ups. Okay? So what you want to do is on that workout sheet, you want to make sure that you try to get as many reps completed in an individual set. Each set is going to give us 10 reps. Okay? Now, don't stress out if you don't get all 10. Okay? What we want to do is we want to start tracking and seeing what progression we're making, where we need to spend a little bit more time focusing on, and how we're kind of benefiting as you start to see the workouts continue for the latter for the next set of days. Okay? So again, that was a plank push-up. Okay? Now, we're going to do a plank step-up. Okay? I've had a lot of questions about these. Now, if you have something accessible, like an actual step-up, okay, all you want to do is get anything that changes the level off the ground from where you start. So, some of the kids that I've talked to, I've just told them, grab a few books in the house. You can stack a few books up in the house, make sure they're even, and you can use the books, make sure they don't slide from under you. But for the most part, even tennis shoes, you can grab some tennis shoes, stack them on top of each other. Anything that changes the level from the surface ground so that we can get ourselves off the surface ground. Okay, so I'll start in our upright plank position. Plank step up. We're just going to bring both hands up, bring them back down. Up, bring them back down. Up, bring them back down. Okay? We'll turn sideways so you guys can see what that looks like. Start our plank position, upright. Coming up, coming down. Again, not leaning our bodies to get up or down, okay? Not hiking, bringing those shoulders right over our hands, all right? And really want to just hold for about a second or so, okay? Just about a second. Plank step-ups, all right? Now what I want to get into is I want to get into our plank shoulder taps, okay? So just very similar to our plank push-ups and our plank step-ups, our plank shoulder taps are going to start off in our upright plank position, okay? Now, what we're going to do is we're going to do a 2 count, 1, 2 for 1 rep, okay? Just tapping those shoulders. Now again, not leaning my body to hold my position in the middle of wherever I'm at, okay? Really want to stabilize using my core to keep myself as straight as possible as I go through those sets. We'll start this way. Plank shoulder taps. Now, in between each set, you want to give yourself about 45 to 90 second rest, okay? Allow your body to kind of have this recovery time before you get back into another set, all right? Now, from our shoulder taps, what we'll get into now we'll get into a V up. Okay? A V up is actually going to start us down flat. And what we want to do is we want to basically bring our upper torso and our legs together as much as possible to create a V shape. So I usually like starting with my hands back here because it really focuses on bringing my shoulders with my legs at the same time. We'll come this way. Those are V-ups. Next on the list, I believe it's going to be crunchy frogs. Okay? So crunchy frogs again. We're sitting down, flat wherever we are. We're going to try to work on this with our feet elevated off the ground while we do our set. Okay? So we'll start off with our legs out. We want to bring our hands together as we start to bring our heels into our body. Okay? So once our feet go up, we'll bring them in, bring them out. That's one. That's two. That's three. That's four. That's five. Okay? So again, really as much as possible, not leaning left or right, not leaning too far forward, not too far backwards, but nice and comfortable where you can get a good balance and really work on extending your heels out and back in. Okay? The hands are great for balance. Okay? Really, really great for balance. The next thing that we're going to work on, or I'm going to show you, is our mountain climbers. Okay, so again, our mountain climbers, very, very similar. We'll start off in our plank position. What we want to do is, whatever leg we start up with, okay, we want to exchange those feet. Both feet must exchange for one rep. Okay, so I'm starting with my right foot up, plank position still. I'm going to switch. That's one, okay? Now, what I really want to work on is both feet coming down together, okay? Not bringing my legs up, really just driving my knees forward as much as possible, okay? Mountain climbers. The last thing that we're going to do is 2 plank holds, okay? The first one is an upright plank hold. So all we're going to do is we're going to get into position, and we're holding, okay? This is a 1-minute hold. Really, really focusing on breathing during this whole set, okay? Really overemphasizing not piking our bodies, not leaning, okay? And not slumping our bodies, okay? So we want this position here, not here, not here, okay? Hold 1 minute. Very similarly, going right into a side plank hold. So now, I'm not as strong, so one of the things that helps me out when I do my side planks, I use my forearm to balance my body, okay? Now, I try not to really use my outside or opposite hand, because the tendency is I'm changing the stretch or the pressure by relieving pressure off of my abdominals by trying to really stabilize myself with the second hand. So what I want to do is stretch my feet out. You can put them side to side. You can stack them on top, whatever is most comfortable. We really want to bring those hips off the ground, okay? As much as possible, those hips off the ground, nice and steady. I usually have my hands up. Some people like to have their hand on the shoulder. Some like to have it on the hip. Some put it on the head. Wherever you can, just make sure it's not on the ground, because the tendency is we're not getting a great stretch inside of our side ab if we're not really focusing on isolating those muscles, okay? Same thing goes for the other side. Now, these are 1 minute, so it's 30 seconds on one side, 30 seconds on the second side. And we're just holding. Really focusing on breathing. Really focusing on breathing. All right. So, that was a quick tutorial on our core exercise workout, okay? If you don't have Instagram, don't worry. We're working on trying to get as much accessibility as possible. We also are working on our YouTube link as much as possible too. So again, if you guys have things that you guys want to see, you guys want to work on, it be it workout exercises, basketball drills, shooting drills, anything that you can think of, please don't hesitate to contact us. Let us know how we can help you the most. All right. Hope you guys are enjoying yourself out there. Be safe, please.